Happening, my people, live in the Christmas spirit. It's your boy Don Sasson with my brother, Beast No Supplement. Merry Christmas, my brother.
Merry Christmas to you too, bro. How
I
you
don't got a
feeling?
I don't got a Santa hat like you. You feel me? Like I'm a basic person, but I gotta get one for the next year. You feel me?
Hey, I still like the background though. Compliments to that.
Yeah, I gotta be festive at least a little bit. At least a little bit.
Heard you, heard you.
We getting right into it because Christmas Day we got a football game. It's not just NBA. It's not just basketball. We got a football game, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Vikings
Heard.
traveling to Minnesota to play the Saints. The Saints are favored by 7 points, and the over/under is 51. Talk to me.
Well, bro, I mean, they come to the dome, and there's one thing I should point out before I even get to what I'm gonna say. We were in the color rush jerseys, so you know we're gonna tax that ass. We're gonna tax that ass. Um, we played a pretty shitty game against the Chiefs. And we only lost by 3 points. Defense played good. It was just on the field too much. 92 fucking plays in no overtime was ridiculous. Drew wasn't looking too sharp. Receivers weren't looking sharp at all. But I'm gonna shout out Spagnolo. He had a great secondary that worked very well. Like almost every time I'm looking at receivers, they were double covered. But this is not the Chiefs. It's the Vikings. So we
That's
gonna do what we're gonna do. We gonna send them packing. Because we win this game, they're eliminated, and we clinch the division.
Yeah, it gotta happen, bro. That's the way I see it, man. Like now, Drew Brees, he knocked the rust off because the first half he was horrible. He
Yeah.
knocked the rust off. He ready to ride. I got the Saints by 7, and I don't think the Vikings are gonna score that many points. So I got the under 51.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I'm actually gonna go with the over because it's just something with the Vikings, usually in the playoffs, but it's just something with the Vikings and the Saints, just crazy. So I'm gonna go with the over. But I'm gonna take us by 10 points.
Respect it, respect it. Next game for Saturday. There's a couple of games on Saturday, but the first one we got the Buccaneers traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. The Tampa Bay Bucks are favored by 10 points, and the over under is 54. I'm gonna be straight up and say it. The Bucks is not beating them by 10 points, bro. The Bucks are a very shaky team. Detroit is a sneaky, weird, garbage time team. They got smoked by the Titans, but the problem is that the Bucks can't run the ball like the Titans. So, with that being said, and how shaky that Bucks secondary is, I think that the Lions will cover. They're at home, but Tampa Bay's gonna come out and score a couple of. They might score 14 or 21 in the first quarter, but then they'll let the Lions claw back in.
Yeah. I definitely got the Bucks for winning this game.
Oh, they're gonna win. That's a fact.
It's gonna be a weird one, still under the new staff, you know what I'm saying, under the Lions, coaching regime right now. And one thing I wanted to point out to like people that are watching is like a lot of time when we do like these segments so late in the game, because it's like the phrase I always use, niggas still fall off the bench. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So for instance, like that Bucks game, I believe they just put this dude on the COVID list. The running back, Ronald Jones, he's on the COVID list. He's not
Now
gonna
they
play.
got Leonard Fournette. They'll be. I mean, even though he's playing way better than Leonard Fournette,
Gosh, I'm saying like I was like, now they're not gonna be high. You know what I'm saying? Fournette ain't that. He ain't looking a little shaky this season,
he
but
been tiptoeing in his Jordan.
yeah, yeah, he's a big ass boy. I don't know what he's doing. No finesse. Like you a big boy. Run somebody over. Run through the line. But yeah, that's what we do right here. But yeah, I got the Bucks winning that game. I don't have too much faith in the Lions at all. Unfortunately, even with the new coaching. So I'm gonna take the Bucks to win that game. That 10 is a lot. So I'm gonna go with like 7.
Okay, and what about that over under is 54?
Stafford, you know what I'm saying? And we know Brady what they did to Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta for choking again. But so we got the over for that one. I would take that.
All right, next game on the horizon, we got the 49ers playing the Cardinals. The Cardinals are favored by 5 points, and the over under is 48. Now that we got CJ Beathard in because Nick Mullins is hurt, it's gonna be more of the same. So I got the Cardinals covering, winning by 5. They're probably gonna win by like 7. The 49ers are scrappy though. We put up a fight. We don't go down easily. We still truck. Shout out to Brandon Ayuk. Shout out to Kendrick Bourne. They still balling. I don't think that they should insert George Kittle into the lineup, but that's what people are saying that's gonna happen. They should just let that boy rest for the rest of the year. There's no point in putting him back in there. But yeah, I got the Cardinals covering. I got the over under, and I feel like Kyler Murray, he got to heat up. They have to win. They're trying to get in that wild card. They have to win. So I'll take the Cardinals and I'll take the over.
Nah, you're right about that. I agree. Question. I did hear a story about your boy Jimmy, Jimmy the porn star. Like, is he good? Like, I heard something.
Listen, man. At this time of the year, you know, always things that come out where it's like he's basically on the final year of his contract. We don't owe him any guaranteed money anymore. So there may
Hmm.
be things in the media where it's like they're saying that he may not be good or whatever to just kind of cut bait. But I need a succession plan. You feel me? Like I won't be mad if we trade up to get Justin Fields. You feel me?
That's been
I
your
won't,
guy. Oh yeah.
I won't be mad at that. You feel me? So we'll see what's going on. I know the Jets is probably not gonna take him at 2 because to me Sam Darnold's better than him based on what I've seen, and he's already been in the NFL for what 3-4 years. So why would you trade? Like why would you restart the whole quarterback thing? But Jimmy's good, man. I think that we should just pay him for another year, have somebody drafted, groom him, and then pack Jimmy up, send him
All
back to
right.
Bill.
They could definitely use it right about now. But I'm gonna definitely agree with you with the Cards. Like you said, it's a must-win game. Like, wow, this is a very important game for them, especially divisional game as well. I'm gonna go with the over because these division games at the end of the season
Fact.
always are very competitive. Unfortunately, sometimes people end up, injured because it's too competitive. But yeah, I'm gonna take the over and the Cardinals to win that game.
Now the last game for the Saturday slate, we have the Dolphins traveling to the Raiders. Marcus Mariota is starting again. The Dolphins are favored by 3 points, and the over under is 47. Um, Miami has had trouble with mobile quarterbacks this season. I think that they are going to win. They're another one like vying for that playoff spot. I think they are going to win. They're going to cover by 3, but I'll give the Raiders some points, so I'll give them that over. They're not as anemic as the Patriots.
Okay. Um, I like the Dolphins for this game. I like the way Mariota played in that last game against the Chargers. He was
He was
balling. Like,
tough. He was balling.
like I think his bonus was like 350K. Unfortunately, they lost, but
Yeah.
he was balling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with the over for that reason, because obviously he has the element that Carr didn't have. He could run.
Yeah.
So that is big for the offense. But that's a game I see the Dolphins and Flores we trust. You know what I'm saying? So shout out New York, Brooklyn in the building. So we got Flores and Miami taking that game
That's a fact.
with the over.
There you go. So Sunday, we got a couple of things going on. Just give me 1 second. So we have the Falcons traveling to take on the Chiefs in Arrowhead. The Chiefs are favored by 10.5, and the over under is 54. But the Falcons have been a scrappy bunch ever since they got rid of your man Dan Quinn. So I think that the Falcons are actually going to cover. They're not going to lose by that many points, and I think that they're going to go over.
Mm.
So yeah, I got the Falcons not losing by 11, and I got the over.
I got the Chiefs covering. That secondary is too garbage for me. I'll be honest. Even with Morris, I was high on him, and looking at that last game, where they just completely collapsed to the Buccaneers, it was just crazy. The Chiefs, obviously, they played a game against the Saints that they didn't expect. So they're gonna come out strong. They're gonna release all the firepower. I think they're gonna definitely go with the over and beat them by 10. So we got the Chiefs doing that one.
Okay. So we have the next one, which is a very nasty matchup that people don't think that is nasty. But the Jets got a lot of confidence after putting the beat down on the finesse Rams, and they got Cleveland coming into town. I don't know, man. I think the Jets might cover now that they feeling good. Frank Gore's over here talking about we just been believing. So the over under, well, the line is Cleveland by 9.5, and then the over under is 47.5. I think Cleveland's gonna cover. Cleveland's gonna come. They're another one. where it's basically playoff time. They're 10-4, and you're already a shitty organization in Cleveland. So why would you want to lose to another one? They feeling themselves. I think they go ahead and they take care of business on the Jets. And the over under 47, the Browns defense, this is what I'm going to tell people right now. Come playoff time, the Browns aren't as good as you think they are because their defense is very, very suspect. If it had not been Colt McCoy playing quarterback for the Giants, they could have easily lost that game because they were giving up yards after completion after completion. They were just sitting in base zone, not bringing no blitz, no pressure, none of this. And it's like, dude, you gave up 280 rushing yards to the Ravens. You haven't really played any good defense all year. Greedy Williams is not playing. Watch out for the Browns, bro. If y'all think that they're gonna go far in the playoffs, they're not there yet. They don't have a bookend. The pass rush doesn't is not opportune, meaning when they need a sack, they don't get it, and they're not a turnover defense. So they can go ahead and beat the Jets, but I don't think they have a shot in the playoffs.
I hear you on that. I just want to shout out the Jets, for doing that unexpected win against the Rams, the formidable Rams and stuff like that. But yeah, the Browns are gonna take care of business for sure. Like you said, they feeling themselves. The Jets, they feel good because they didn't go winless. You know what I'm saying? But the Browns, they playing with a lot of swagger. Baker is still playing with a lot of swagger, which is cool and all that. Yeah, and they got seeding to look at. So yeah, they're gonna do what they gotta do, win this AFC big conference game for them. So I got the Browns definitely doing it and covering. And I'm gonna go with the over, actually.
Now this is a very interesting matchup. It's the Colts traveling to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. The Colts are
Mm,
only favored by 1.5, and the over under is 44.5.
mm,
But I would say this is a must win for the Steelers. They play down to the competition, and they
mhm,
should have lost more games than they actually have.
mhm,
I don't trust the Steelers though.
mhm,
I don't trust. They can't run the ball.
mhm. Definitely can't.
The deep shots are suspect at most. They have a ton of
Mhm,
drops. Ebron is, I think, out for the year now. So I don't see what advantage they have over the Colts.
mhm,
So for that reason, I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking the Colts by 3 points. And that over under 44.5, I think we're gonna go over because Pittsburgh is gonna have to do some things. The way they played last week was one of the worst performances I've seen offensively in a very long time. You lose to Brian Finley in Cincinnati. He's looking like Michael Vick on them, doing read options and shaking people. It's like, bro, you have no pride. So the fact that y'all lost to
Oh
Cincinnati in
man.
that fashion, turning the ball over in all these possessions, like Pittsburgh, pack it the fuck up. And y'all lost me 2 fantasy playoff games. Two. Come on, dog. The AFC North, their defenses is K. Dub. So I'm taking the Colts and I'm taking the over.
Bro, I couldn't agree with you anymore, bro. Like after that game, like you said, Finley, the read option. I'm watching this game like, who the hell is this? Like they really don't care. You know
He
what I'm
was
saying?
looking
They
like
just
Lamar
playing the
Jackson.
play. But shout out to my man Von Bell, drafted by the
Uh,
Saints on the Bengals,
yes, sir.
knocking the dog shit out of Juju.
Yes, sir.
Cause goddamn, mad disrespectful, just dancing on everybody's logo, and he sent that boy flying. I think your man was a little shaking, you know what I'm saying? A little concussed or some shit.
Yeah, now he
But
said
yeah,
he's not gonna do it no more after he got smoked.
exactly. And the Bengals of all teams, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like they played like a team, like, yo, fuck you, we going through this, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't trust the Steelers one bit. Yeah, not one bit. I got the Colts. I got Phillip Rivers doing his thing. I got that defense, Darius Leonard leading the bunch. I
Yes,
got the
sir.
Colts for sure. But I'm gonna go with the over.
Yes, sir. So next game on the horizon, there's a lot of 1 o'clock games. The Bears are taking on the Jaguars. Mitch has been doing his thing. But the line is the Bears by 7.5 and the over under 47. I don't trust the Bears by that many points. So I
Mhm.
think that Jacksonville, who's been competitive all year, although they've been taking a bunch of L's, they've been putting out good tape, at least defensively. So I'm gonna take the Jacksonville Jaguars plus 7.5, and I am the over under is 47. This is a very disgusting game, so I'm gonna go under. But the Bears are
Yeah.
gonna win.
I'm actually just saying the Bears with the 7 points, but I'm definitely going with the under. Mitch, I just don't trust to do anything, but the last couple of games, he's been winning. That's all I can say. I'm not saying he's been balling, he's been winning. So I'm gonna definitely take the under and by 7. It actually might be a better game than what we may think, but
Fact, but
who knows? We'll see.
it just doesn't even sound attractive. The Bears and the Jag. Come on, dog. The only thing I'm looking forward to in watching that broadcast is seeing the pool in Jacksonville Stadium. That's it.
Oh, facts.
Next, we got the Giants going to Baltimore to take care of the Ravens. I'm gonna say that the Ravens are favored by 10.5 points and the over under is 44. The Ravens are kind of suspect, but the Giants have some type of pride. The Ravens, what they need to do is really put the hammer down and smoke the Giants and really take their hearts out. But yeah, the Baltimore Ravens are going to beat them by 10.5. I'll take the Ravens by those point spreads. Colt McCoy is still there, looking like Colt McCoy. So I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna take the under.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. I mean, I got
I'm bugging. I'm gonna take the over.
okay. I'm gonna take the Ravens. Of course, against the Giants. It doesn't really matter who they play. Like me personally, I just feel the Ravens have the Giants number for the last 20 years. It doesn't not matter who's playing quarterback, who's playing running back. The Ravens got this game. Um, what I've noticed though, I've been seeing like the Ravens put up some, staggering numbers, obviously against some poor competition. So that's the reason why I want to go with the over. But I'm actually gonna go with the under because I don't see the Giants doing much of anything, honestly. But that defense will stay. They'll do a little bit of work, but I think that's gonna keep them at the under from.
Baltimore could put up those 44 points themselves.
True, true.
Last 1 o'clock game, we got the Bengals playing the Texans. The Houston Texans are favored by 7.5, and the over under is 46. This is a nasty game, but the way that Baltimore played against Pittsburgh, if they have that kind of energy, is lit. But yeah, I think that the Texans are a little too good. Deshaun Watson in particular is too good. Um,
Hmm?
I don't think that the Houston Texans are going to cover 7.5. I think they're going to be by 7. So I'll take a risk on Cincinnati plus 7.5,
Mm.
and I will definitely take the over.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like that Bengals game was, not discounting what they did because they played a great game. They played a great game. But I feel that's something like they had to get out their system. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did that. All right, the season's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deshaun Watson's going to do his thing. The OG Romeo Cannell is not going to let them lose. Not going to let them lose. And I'm actually going to take them with the 7 points for sure. As far as the over under, the Bengals, they do have some weird times where they be scoring, especially on the ground, unfortunately. But I'm gonna go with the under on this one.
Okay, 4 o'clock slate. We got the Broncos playing the Chargers in LA. We know what happened last time with them, so Justin Herbert's gonna come with a chip on his shoulder. So I'm taking the Chargers by 3, over under 49. I'll take the over.
Yeah, completely agree, bro. Like when you looked at that last game, that was literally within the last 3 seconds. You know what I'm saying? That touchdown by lock was crazy. So, but yeah, same thing. Chip on your shoulder. He's gonna come to work, and it should be a good one. But yeah, definitely the over and definitely try for the win.
So the next one, we got the Panthers traveling to the sea, the Washington football team. I would love to pick Washington, but I cannot. Reason being, Alex Smith is shoved. They're saying he might play. If he plays, then they're winning the game. If he does not play and strip club Dwayne got to go out there, then that's a problem. You feel me? Because he's hanging out with Lemon Pepper Lou, going to the strip club with James Harden, and putting everything at risk. And he's already trash. So the fact that you trash and you doing that, your team don't fuck with you. It's just a recipe for bad work. And Carolina, although they're kind of suspect, they're competitive. So I'm gonna give the game to Carolina. I'll take Carolina money line, and I will take the under because these offenses are kind of suspect, especially Washington. So Unless if Alex Smith plays, they're winning. But if not, RIP.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna give the game to Washington, but I feel you in the same thing. Dwayne Haskins out there in the strip club making it rain on his rookie contract that he about to lose. You know what I'm saying? If Alex Smith plays, definitely a win. But I'm gonna go with Washington because I feel like it might be a team effort, as you know, they want to try to win the game for Ron Rivera, which would be, pretty nice. But also at the same time, this is an important game for them. With the East being so tight and the Giants just having like a step over them. So I got the Washington football team because there's no name. The Washington football team winning this game. Definitely the under because it is nasty offensively. Ugh, disgusting. So yeah, Washington.
So the next few games are all very good games. So now we have the Eagles traveling to take on the Cowboys. The Eagles are favored by 2.5, and the over under is 49. Eagles all the way. The way them boys are playing with Jalen Hurts at quarterback, it's a different team. You feel me? He's balling. The Cowboys, let's not get it twisted. They've been winning in recent weeks, but it's the Cowboys. Their defense is atrocious, and you can't trust them to consistently put up offense. Zeke is on the shelf, which opened it up with Tony Pollard, but I'm taking the Eagles, and I'm taking the over.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's really no words for me to say, but I agree. There is nothing to explain about it. Hurts is balling. I already gave my thoughts to him, but like, hey, the last 2 weeks he's balling. He got the hot hand. So I'm not gonna disregard that. He's doing his thing.
That's
Philly all the way.
Next game, the Rams taking on the Seahawks. So the Rams just got destroyed, or they just got beat by the Jets. They're playing the Seahawks. The Seahawks, they're in Seattle. The Seahawks are favored by 1 point. But the division is still up for grabs. This is basically, I would say, the division championship. And the Rams need to get some momentum going for the playoffs. I feel like the NFC championship is going to be the Rams playing the Packers, and the Packers going to the Super Bowl. But this is a spot where they need to show who they are. If you a real team, you'll win this game. So I'm gonna put my faith in the Rams. How I've been riding with them all year. I'll take the Rams, and I will take the over 47.5.
All right, cool. Yeah, important game, like you said. This is the division. 100% is the division. The Rams, they showed out last time against the Seahawks. They showed out real. I mean, damn, like Russ was seeing ghosts then.
Yeah.
But I do feel with the importance of this game, obviously for both teams, I do feel this will be the rebound game for the Seahawks. I do feel it's going to be a close one for sure with the over, but I'm going to go with Seattle to win that game.
Okay. Okay. Now the night game. This is probably one of. I think this is the best game of the weekend, to be honest. Even though there's a ton of divisional matchups, the Tennessee Titans are traveling to Green Bay to play the Packers. This is a great game for Green Bay at this time because this is a playoff game. They're playing a team that they're not familiar with. They're playing a team whose style is their kryptonite. Every team that's physical destroys the Packers. Now, granted, defensively, the Titans aren't as physical as some teams that the Packers struggle with. But that smash mouth kind of feel that Tennessee has, we're going to see what the Packers are made out of. But I see the Packers winning this game. I don't trust Tennessee's defense enough. I don't think that they're going to get enough possessions on offense to really put it on turbo. Green Bay does have to do a better job in the second half of continuously putting up points. But I'm taking Green Bay minus 3.5, and I'm actually going to go with the under 55.5.
Okay. I'm actually going to go with the Titans for this particular game. And it's because I always say, bro, every time the Titans play a big game, the X factor is Tannehill. If Tannehill plays well, they win the game. And I feel if Tannehill does his thing, and I feel that he will, because this is going to be, like you said, this is going to be the best game of the whole weekend. So, yeah, I think it's going to be smash mouth. Like you said, you can never, front on King Henry, who's just going to run wild. But for sure, the X factor is Tannehill. I got them winning the game, the Titans. I'm going to go by 3 points as well.
Okay. And what's the over on the 55?
Over under
56, basically.
I'm actually gonna go with the over.
Okay.
Oh no, 56. That's a lot.
It's one
I'm going
point
over.
away from
Yeah, I'm going
55.
over.
What do you mean?
Huh?
You said that's a lot after I said 56, and then you just said over 55. What are you talking about, bro? It's the same number. 1 point ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm just like literally breaking it down with both teams. I'm like, nah, I'm definitely going with over for sure.
All right, that's what I thought too. A couple of times, and it ain't happened that way. Last game of the weekend, we got the Buffalo Bills to go into Foxborough to take on the Patriots. It was a close game last time. Buffalo's favored by 7. The over-under is 46. This is a pride game for the Patriots, bro. The Buffalo Bills are, if not the hottest team in the NFL right now. Josh Allen could do no wrong. Gilmore's done for the year. And Newton hasn't been playing well. He put out a letter to New England talking about how he's unacceptable and he wants to be part of the solution. You want to be part of the solution, you win this game. That being said, I don't see that. Buffalo by 7, under 46.
I like Buffalo's offense, especially that last game. Wow, steamrolled them. But I got the Bills. I'm gonna go with the over. I don't really see it being a close game. It might get ugly real fast. I think Josh Allen really wants to prove a point here, and winning or not, but I think he's gonna really go off because damn, he had an MVP game, like a Madden number. It was like 5 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 3 in the air. He was just wild. So I see that again in Foxborough, into Belichick. Like, sorry, bro.
It's over for that. So, fantasy time.
Mm-hmm.
So I got you quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is going to have 30, 35 points.
I like it.
Is no good. I don't trust him. RIP. Now, on the Jets, I got my man. What's the running back name? Is it TJ Johnson or something like that? Not Frank Gore, the other kid.
Not P-Ran, right?
No, not P Ryan. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got you. My fault, y'all.
So good.
Ty Johnson. Yeah, Ty Johnson. He's the pass catching back. The pass catching back. He's doing what he got to do, and I think that he's gonna have a good game against that porous defense from the Browns, who is just disgusting. Last but not least, I'll go wide receiver, and I'll go with my man. Familiar face in recent years, but AB. He finally got a touchdown. Now it's time for him to kick it into turbo right before the playoff time. Tom Brady been looking for him, targeting him more. Chris Godwin's been kind of shaky with some drops. So look for AB. And now he's a deep threat. So Scotty Miller could, get up out of there. So AB going ball. And then defensively, if you need a defense, I'll go with the Ravens or the Bears. Championship week, man. Shout out to everybody who made your championships. I got knocked out in 3 leagues in 1 week because of AFC North defenses and that bum-ass nigga TJ Hawkinson giving me 2 points. And y'all was getting smoked the whole game and throwing the ball the whole game, and he did not catch shit. Thank you. Thank you for ruining my dreams.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we in fantasy football championship week. Hopefully y'all made it.
No, I didn't.
I know you did. But yeah, hopefully the people that made it. I'm gonna go with a couple of familiar faces because I know people still have their daily fantasy where people getting this money from. But
bonus Tony Pollard, my fault.
One newcomer, I feel like Dez gonna throw up the X versus the Giants.
Where he knows that.
He knows that. He knows that team. You know what I'm saying? So I see Dez throwing up the X. He got his first TD after 3 years. But I'm gonna go back to some familiar faces that I got y'all money from 100%. I mean, Corey Davis versus the Packers and Tyler Lockett on the Seahawks.
Yes, sir.
So those are my 3.
Corey Davis is a good pick, bro, because he's been slowly, quietly balling, son.
OD.
They picked him with what was it, the 3rd pick of the draft? He's finally looking good.
Yeah, it really is. Crazy.
You got any special plans for Christmas? You getting some Henny Colada, some Coquito?
In love with the coco. Can I get a little sip of that? Take it easy. Enjoy this game. That would be my good Christmas gift. The Saints winning that game. That's my big Christmas gift that I want.
The Christmas gift I want from the 49ers is keep losing, bro. We need draft picks.
I heard you. Hurt.
Keep taking the L's, but with pride though. You feel me? Like make it competitive. Don't do the Jacksonville. Don't do the Jets and just be getting smoked. Cause yeah, we don't get down like that. But take them L's, bro.
I heard that.
Yo, man, been a pleasure. Next week we're gonna do the last one for the year, and we gonna see what we gonna do. You feel me? We got a surprise for you. You feel me? We're gonna look at all the picks throughout the year, and we got a prize for who has a better percentage.
All right. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
Merry Christmas, my brother. Take care. Merry Christmas to all the viewers, all the watchers. Thank y'all for the support, and we gonna keep giving you some gifts.
Big facts. Merry Christmas to you too, brother. To all the fans. Stay happy, stay healthy, be with your family, enjoy this time. It's been a crazy year. So this is the time to enjoy it.
Facts. Peace out, y'all.
We out.